Maybe it just got tired and it decided it didn't want to trade over
It
today.
is warm.
I'm not
I mean, in fairness,
sure.
it is warm.
It is
You
warm.
know.
Hi everybody.
Hey, everyone.
It's been a bit of a scramble the last couple of days, but we're here. Can you pull the mic a little bit closer?
Yes, I can.
Okay, it's not a scream, but you can hear. Yeah, good. Tired to trade what? I don't know. Hi, we're here. We're trying something new tonight, and it'll be interesting to see how it works out because apparently, the game we are playing tonight, called Inscription, has a little bit different technical requirements, and so it wasn't as easy to get all set up and configured as it normally is. But it should be fine, right? It should be fine.
Worst thing that will happen is, break glass, MR James. It's all good.
Exactly. Okay.
MR, you're needed. Do I have to go on holiday? No.
Dun,
Thank
dun,
God.
No, do not summon MR James like an Avenger. That would be bad. And speaking of Avengers, I'm wearing a purple shirt on purpose because She-Hulk has launched. And there's only been one episode, and it was minimal lawyer show, but there was a little bit of lawyer show. And that will make me very, very happy.
And there was only one extended sequence, which they clearly filmed at our house.
Yes. We're not going to go into spoilers, but there was very excellent banter, shall we say. There was excellent, like, ribbing sibling cousin banter going on, and we enjoyed it greatly.
Yes.
All right. How you been?
Warm.
I don't know why it's decided to be warm again today. More importantly, warm and humid, which is always the worst. So we are a little low ebb as far as energy is concerned.
Warm, busy.
Just realized I've completely forgotten to update my button for the shenanigans too. Keep talking.
Most of the way through The Last of Us.
Quick improv.
Deeply weirded out by the fact the violence is performatively horrifying. And the character writing is actually kind of brilliant. Even
in what?
The Last of Us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even more weirded out by the fact that, judging by the 1 minute 30 seconds, presumably the last intern left at HBO, released over the weekend, it's basically a shot-for-shot remake of the game, the TV show, which I'm both excited for and slightly weirded out by.
Yes. Well, at least according to the weather report on my phone, this is supposed to be basically the last heat spike for the next 10 days, at least. I don't know.
Cool.
It's going to be a 3-day weekend here in the UK for folks. It's going to be the Reading Festival here in Reading.
So we're out of here.
Should we just go?
Screw you guys, we're going not
north.
home.
We're going north.
Yeah.
We're going to go away for a couple of days and get out of it.
We're going to go see my folks who live in New York and other people who live in New York.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Your brother-in-law's working the Reading Festival. Well, more power to him. You know, they're already starting to arrive.
Seriously, we walked past 4 or 5 very confused kids with backpacks earlier today who clearly just wanted a McDonald's in the worst way.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to get, to use a British phrase, it will be heaving for the next little bit. And, you know, who can say no to large chunks of money? For folks who don't know.
A brief précis on what the Reading Festival is. The Reading Festival is one half of a binary star system of rock with the Leeds Festival. The idea
they are British music festivals.
And they run asynchronously. So if you're on Friday at the Reading Festival, you'll be on Sunday on the Leeds Festival and so on.
Right.
They are in 2 wildly different locations. The Reading Festival, as near as we can tell, is several fields outside our house, judging by how loud it is. The Leeds Festival, which is a festival that once tried to murder my shoes.
And you absolutely avoid a 20-mile radius of them. In Leeds, the location is far enough outside of town that downtown suffers less of an impact.
It's
Reading,
still Leeds, you know.
You can walk from the festival into the center of downtown, and they all do, because this is where all the facilities are. And by facilities, I mean Nando's and McDonald's.
Yes, indeed.
Both of which are on the back.
On the back of the road we live on.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're going away for a while. And if I'd been smart about it, we could have just sublet the apartment for a weekend.
Would you really want to do that?
That might not have been terribly smart.
No.
Yeah, the trains are busy, the buses are busy, the taxis are busy.
So we're just not going to be here.
So we're just not going to be here. Can we join Bonsai Jim, who's going to Amsterdam and Antwerp for the weekend?
That sounds delightful.
Lovely.
Also, just in case you were worried that we were getting all kids having fun, embracing the concept of joy.
No. By all means, please do that.
Nothing but love for that.
Just know where I need to sleep.
Yes.
If you please. Hi, Wendy. What's going on? Yes.
Also,
weave.
Also weave.
That is a very old kid joke at this point. We need to not look that in the eyes.
I am genuinely not kidding. The Leeds Festival tried to kill my shoes. I went to the 2002, I think, Leeds Festival. And
cruise, even better. I'm so jealous.
And there was actually a moment where I felt my will to punk die.
Felt your will to punk.
And
that's so you.
It wasn't Rage Against the Machine's fault, but Rage Against the Machine came out and they had a banner marked the Battle of Leeds. And unfortunately, Leeds is a short word and Reading is a long one.
Longer, at least.
And the Leeds banner was stuck over the Reading banner and not completely. So it was this weird moment where I kind of saw behind the curtain and I was just like, oh,
And then it ate your shoes.
And then ate my shoes, and then I went home, and
Covered in mud.
I think we ended up selling the tickets for the next couple of days and went to see Shanghai Nights instead and had chips.
What a better deal!
Hell of
Shanghai Nights was a fantastic
such a fun movie. Such a fun movie.
Exactly. Right. So what do we do on this stream, honey?
Well, we do 3 things on this show. The first thing is 4. I always forget the mysterious first one. The first one is that we spotlight some fantastic fan art from a wide array of fantastic fan artists.
Can I try something? Because
please.
I conducted an experiment with this earlier. Let's see. Because okay, we won't go back to that screen then because I forgot to put a microphone on it. So I hope you enjoyed looking at the fan art very quickly. And now we're back.
So that was the fan art.
If you'll excuse me, I just need to make a short note about something.
That was the fan art, which is the first thing that we do. The second thing we do is an open monologue, and this is designed to do 2 things. The first is to get you comfortable and give you a chance to get situated. Yes, because filling time on this show is always a problem. Get situated, get hydrated, make sure you got a snack, make sure you've taken any meds you might need, make sure the Roomba and the cat aren't locked in yet another death battle off, Reichenbach stairs, what?
Nothing, that's me remembering that we still have the cute kitty and vacuum art that we need to display at some point.
Kitty and vacuum art, yes indeed.
I keep forgetting.
So that's the first thing we do. And then the second thing we do, it varies. Sometimes it's a short story.
Right, Buccaneer, what is a Twitch stream without a technical difficulty?
Sometimes it's an interview. Today it's a game. We're playing Inscription,
Inscription.
Which is a spooky, we think, deck building game. We're coming to this completely cold.
Which is what we were told to do, because apparently spoilers are quite a part of that game. And it does have content warnings, which may contain spoilers, so we will go over those again before we start playing the game.
Yes, indeed.
It is also a spooky game, so you might need an emotional support stuffed animal.
Or perhaps an emotional support Yeasty Boy.
Really? I'll allow it. That was quite good. Yes, Chungus is in his final, summer apparel.
His full-on Mime and Julep, y'all.
Mime and Julep, y'all. Exactly. Look at him. He's in rather rude health. He's had a bulk and then shrunk back down quite significantly, actually. If I wasn't going out of town this weekend, I would make un loaf. But instead, he's just... Look at how old he is! Right? He's over 2 years. He's doing very, very well. I'm very proud of him.
Knacker bread, but,
And his, stylish hat.
Stylish hat.
Thank you very much for his stylish hat, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy.
We appreciate all that you crochet for us. Wendy's having difficulty being able to chat in time with this stream, so this is us sending Wendy love from 30 seconds in the past.
Indeed.
And without being able to comment.
Oh,
or Wendy, you can comment in the Discord. I've got it open. I'll keep an eye on it.
Oh, also, I noticed Forex is in the chat.
Hello.
Hey, Forex, do you happen to have a fantastic, diverse cast science fiction audio drama that's crowdfunding at the moment?
I sure hope so.
That we recorded some lines for over the weekend. And if you do, would you this is how good Doc Pond is. I hadn't even finished my bullshit before the link was in the chat. Thank you.
Yes, Anchor 643 is crowdfunding now. Within the last 10 days, it's gonna be really, really fun. We had a great time with a live recording session last weekend.
And neither of our characters are evil.
Honest. Oh, just fine, upstanding citizens.
Just want what's best for the city. What's best for the city.
Exactly. Wendy says to tell the chat that she loves them too, but she's not able to comment in time. Doubtful noise, skeptical face, fry eyes. Yes.
Doubt meme.
Hello, Jerry.
And hello to the first time chats. Hello, Jerry.
Thank you so much. Just to reiterate what Forats is saying in the chat, pledges don't leave until after the 1st of September. So if you're waiting for payday, like I am, which is tomorrow, you can go ahead and support now, and you won't ping any sort of overdraft or get charged earlier than the 1st of September.
Oh shit, I've been paid.
Yes, you have. What are you gonna buy? Stuff.
Lego now or Lego after birthday?
Lego does not release until the 1st of September. I have a scheduled reminder on the calendar.
Oh, I don't mean the lighthouse.
Oh, what do you mean?
I don't got hands.
Oh,
I got family.
he's fine.
Okay. So there is this tiny little £20 Fast and Furious set, which is the first ever Dom minifigure. And I want it for two reasons. Firstly, because it's fun. And secondly, because I want to recreate something for a friend of mine. Because our very dear friend Jordan spent some time as a short order cook on movie sets. One of these movie sets was Fast 5. Jordan, and this is public, I'm not spoiling anything here. Jordan tells this story on his Twitter. He was literally up to his waist in a fryer, cleaning it down between takes, and he hears, looks up and a Segway has parked in front of him. This is in the middle of Atlanta. It's like 1,000 degrees in the shade.
90 gazillion percent humidity.
90 gazillion percent humidity. He's just been cooking all morning. He's dying. Looks up, and Vin Diesel, like some influencer Olympic god who never fucking skips core day, is looking down at him and goes, "Living the life, my man. Living the life." Then he laughs uproariously and drives off. This is the first half. This is the shot. The chaser that Jordan put up on his Twitter, and I think this might be the moment Twitter peaked for me, was, anyway, here's a picture of Vin's French fries on fire. And there is a shot of the side of the kitchen trailer with the galley extremely aflame. And I want very badly to recreate this photo in Lego form so Vin Diesel can look sad in Lego form for Jordan, and vengeance can finally be taken for my friend.
Right.
Justice.
Cassie, I'm glad you like these stories, because let's
Someone
be honest,
has to.
they're 20% of the content at this point. Shall we do the opening monologue? Remember, Wendy has a sharp midnight cutoff time, and we have to get terrified by the game first. So, we did.
I live for this.
All right, let's do it. Let's do our opening monologue. All right, here we go. Tonight's opening monologue is Biotope could have been my dream aquarium simulator.
I also want to shout out the subheading on this because it might be Nate's finest hour. It is Tankster's Paradise.
Nate, you, how dare you? Content warnings for references to drug use and swearing.
We see you, Wendy. Recently, my 11-month-old daughter said her first word, which I can no longer see because it's not on the screen.
Because I was trying to see... Oh, now you're looking at my She-Hulk... Sorry. All right, there you may go now.
Recently, my 11-month-old daughter said her...
I keep messing with the browser tabs.
Recently...
You should come out and come in again. Should
Welcome to the show.
We do 3 things on this stream. Okay, I'm sorry. It's been
Lion
a stressful
face, rah!
week.
Lemon face. Ooh.
Okay. Oh.
Recently, my 11... It's usually me. It's usually me that does this.
Conclusion.
Recently, my 11-month-old daughter said her first word. She was pointing into the shimmery blue interior of the new aquarium in our bedroom, and she said, "Fish." Unfortunately, she was pointing out a shrimp, but hey, it's the thought that counts. I was elated. Much of my life has been consumed by an obsession with watery things, and aquariums in particular, thanks in no small part to the childhood actions of my fish-obsessed dad. To know that I had managed to pass the curse along through another threshing of DNA made me well happy, and seemed to rather neatly honour his memory.
Which is all to say, you had better buddy believe I'm ready for a hyper-realistic aquarium simulation for PC. I spent most of December in a gorgeous fugue state with Mega Aquarium, but even that was too abstract, too simplistic for my darkest appetites. I want that deeply sober, joyless strain of simulation that comes from the heart of Europe. I want to choose which species of cryptocorine
plant
to populate my tank with, which filter medium to put in which model of Einheim external pump. I want 300 stains of near identical tetra. Give me that game. Wipe my inside elbow with a disinfectant swab and shunt it into my fucking blood pipes.
A couple of weeks ago, when Alice B. And now we're doing it. Oh, now we're just on vacation.
Now I'm just doing it for fun.
Now we're just on vacation.
How much can you memorize in a sentence before I scroll off screen? Let's find out.
A couple of weeks ago, when Alice B. called me over to her desk to show me a trailer for Biotope, I thought I'd found heaven. On the screen was a 140-litre glass tank with a white sand substrate, populated with twisting bogwood, springy patches of glossotigma, and cruising flights of chills. An aquarium in a computer.
A lovely-looking Amazon tank. Could use some
Corydoras,
to be honest, or even a
Gibiceps.
But I'm sure these things are on the way. Don't expect me to read a lot, okay? Like a sweating, bite-poxed conquistador, parting vines to reveal a city of gold, I actually roared. I capered a little on the spot, like a desperate ape surrounded by hard-faced Elizabethan stevedores. Give it to me, I hissed, through a throat clenched like a hosepipe in the builder's fist of my excitement. How many similes is too many when describing this sort of eagerness? Who knows? Like a simple child feeding raw burgers to a dog, I refuse to countenance the concept of too many.
As it is, I would have to wait a week for Biotope. I smashed a reply to the initial press email from publisher Tutainment, where Alice had found the trailer like a grunting tennis man and waited for the return volley. After a day, nothing came, and so I sent another tentative email. Please give me the electric fish. Another day passed. Come on, dude! There was only silence.
Finally, after a week of increasingly desperate e-weedles, the preview key arrived. With sweat gushing hands, I batted it into Steam and emitted a hoot of triumph through funneled lips as the game booted up. Half an hour later, I was done with Biotope.
Listen, it's not the game's fault. It's really not. You should give it a try. It looks decent overall, and its fish look great. It's fairly intuitively designed, and there is a truly commendable depth to its modelling of water chemistry. It does the nitrogen cycle. It does pH. It does total hardness and carbonate hardness. Hell, it knows more about water chemistry than I do, and you really can choose between different filter media types of plant and so on. Sure, the variety of livestock is still pretty limited, but with all the game still in pre-early access, that seems fair enough.
My first attempt at a tank, which I ended up calling the Blood Zone on account of the staining for the bogwood. This was a brilliant touch on the part of the devs, to be honest, because it really does do that. Unfortunately, the acidifying quality of bogwood seems to be massively overplayed in Biotope. Even the smallest bit of wood will gradually turn your tank into a sizzling, corrosive horror show, unless you constantly add balancing chemicals. I know exactly what's happened here. So what was the problem? I'll do my best to explain.
In an ideal world, I'd have an endlessly expanding collection of aquariums, but I don't, because of practical concerns. They're expensive, they take up space, and if you don't devote time to looking after them, living creatures die. Theoretically, the concept of a realistically simulated PC aquarium removes all of those limitations. What's not to love?
Well, arguably, if you remove all the practical difficulty of dealing with real nature, you remove the commiserate rewards as well. The baby, the satisfaction of having created a tiny paradise out of planning and passion, and the thrill of watching all the facets of that intricacy interact, is thrown out with the tank water.
The excitement of getting up each day to see how the plants have grown by tiny increments or put out new shoots, how the sand has shifted and how the algae has been chewed back by shrimps on a piece of wood. That just isn't there if you can just blast time into fast forward and let the weeks fly past, or if your plants are just 3 variables attached to a scalable image.
An aquarium in itself is an analog simulation of nature, a technological facsimile of a pond. And the kind of aquariums I like aren't sterile display pieces. They're tangled thickets of living plant and wood, full of snails and worms and shrimp and tiny fish, all deeply connected with one another. They're full of chaos, essentially, tiny stages on which I can watch the baffling emergent complexity of nature play out.
My second tank, Welcome to Pirate Hell, was actually a very pleasant setup for dwarf chychids. I like that the plastic barrel ornaments can leach trace petrochemicals into your tank water, just like they can in real life. It's an interesting trade-off between aesthetics and water quality. Good lord.
If I was expecting that of Biotope, and I think in my overexcitement I was being unrealistic. Even for the game to simulate the full range of behaviors, processes, and interactions stemming from a single fish would be a proud achievement. But to expect any developer to offer a matrix for the simulation of complex multi-species setups is frankly silly. At least not when said developer could do something much easier and still enjoy commercial success. Because let's be real, why would a studio looking to put out a mid-range, respectable sim title undertake the Herculean effort of recreating nature when they can make a game about using various levers like pH buffer, limestone, and filter power to nudge numbers into the correct ranges required for the survival of fish?
And that's what Biotope is. A game about stabilizing water chemistry. The fish themselves are pretty, but they're extreme abstractions, essentially moving dots, that either multiply if you balance the numbers well, or perish if you don't. For some aquarists,
Ooh, that's a good word.
This probably is their dream simulation. As I said earlier, it's deep, well thought through, reasonably presented. If you're into aquariums as an exercise in precision and the perfect maintenance of prize-winning pedigree fish, you should definitely keep an eye on Biotope.
For me, however, the excitement will have to be packed away again, like a rubber dinghy being forced through a manhole by a team of football hooligans. Get the feeling he was watching that happen out a window or something when he wrote that. One day I'll have my dream aquarium simulator, but for now I'll have to make do with the miracle of nature.
Nate has many tanks, by the way.
Yes, many, 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 full of lots of different things, some of which apparently have questionable
Let's move on.
Status.
Let's move on.
But we shall move very swiftly on. I know, he's so good at metaphors. He never met one he didn't like, right?
You know that line in Leon the Professional where Danny Aiello says, bullets dance off you, you play with them. Nate does that with words. Words are music for Nate Crowley.
Everybody say goodnight to Wendy, whose poor Wi-Fi is going to cause her to drop off. We love you, Wendy.
Good night, Wendy.
Enjoy Valhalla when you have a better signal.
We'll see you soon.
We hope to see you this weekend. Right. I must now... Oh, and Four Rats is leaving as well. Is there like a party going on and you just don't want to tell us? It's okay. Four Rats is also taking off. Have a good one.
Have a good one, buddy.
Alrighty. Shall we do the spooky spookies?
Now it's time for darkness.
Now it is time for the spooky spooky darkness. Exactly. And please do support or give a shout out to Anchor643 if you can.
Signal boosting is supporting.
Yes, it totally is.
I mean, so is money, but signal boosting is also supporting. So
you can do as many things as you want and can manage to do. So right, let us talk about the spooky spooky monstrosity. We're about to engage.
I'm just
I
fucking
can't
with you.
talk tonight. Hides party hats.
No.
All right.
This looks very alarming already.
Okay, so let's see if I can get this to work. Before we start over to the game, first things first. Inscryption has a lot of content warnings. First of all, there are flashing images. It's an option. We'll go and take a look at the graphics options. So if you have specific things that you don't want to see, like flashing images or shaking screens, let us know because I'm probably going to turn them off. Content warnings also include common phobias, death and dying, horror themes, mental illness and trauma, sound effects, violence, and incarceration. There are a more detailed list of content warnings at the link, but they may contain spoilers, just so you know. Now, we have been warned that this is a game where you should not be exposed to any spoilers when you play it through. So
yes.
We haven't looked up about anything. Hey, Beasterton.
Good timing.
So we know very little about this game other than it presents some unique technical difficulties for streaming, and that it's spooky. That's what we know. So join us as we travel along into the spookies. So I'm going to switch over to setup. You've got a moment or two if you need to hydrate. Oh, excuse me. I just have to do this, right? Okay. This is a large Starbucks in the UK. This is a large Starbucks in the US. See how they're different sizes? I win.
I love how you very nearly drank from both there.
I mean, I could have, but that's could have gotten weird.
Yes, but how many Johnnies does it have? At present, we do not know the number of Johnnies contained within
Do
this
not
thing.
know how many Johnnies are contained within my gigantic Starbucks bottle, and I hope the answer is none. Let's be honest. Right. Okay, hold on.
Empties bottle. What are you doing here? Oh, Johnny!
Johnny, knock it off! God, isn't Slay the Princess so good? It's so good. You win more caffeine. Yes. Yes, I do. These are our water bottles for in the office because I'm a klutz and I will spill things. So I need sippy cups. This is my adult sippy cup. Okay. And it contains water. Right. Win a free Johnny with every
Happened when we
Starbucks
went in
order.
earlier today. We're like, could I get a grande peach tea and a grande coffee frappuccino? Because my partner's English and doesn't believe in frappuccinos that taste of things. And Johnny was behind the counter and was like, hello, do you want to hear a spooky story? A new book out. I'm like, not now, Johnny. Can I come home with you?
Apologies for the deception.
Apologies
right?
for the deception.
Come on! You left the line right. Okay, all right.
He does actually have a new book coming out, by the way.
Yes, I can't remember the title of it now.
I believe it's called Family Business.
Family Business? Oh, that doesn't sound ominous at all. Right, shall we try and get this all set up? All right, first things first. There is the game. Well, there will be game audio when I switch over to the game. Ta-da! There we go. Game audio and movement and everything. Ooh. Can you hear? Okay, is it too loud?
Oh no, it's just like, oh, okay. Weird atonal 1980s BBC horror soundtrack.
Right.
I know where we are now.
You want to scoochie in a little bit more? You can probably pull the mic down towards us a bit more as well. Pull it from the arm. There we go. Are you good? Can you see? I'm going to turn down the ring light a little bit because I'm going to be honest, it's a bit full on today, folks. Okay. Everybody good? All right. So we've got game music. We've got us volume. Everybody's hearing us okay? Oh, what is this? Hang on a second. I can't look at the tweet. I'm sorry.
What has Jonathan Aloysius' waistcoat done?
You'll have to tell us what it is because this is one of the technical difficulties is I can't easily tab back and forth between the game and OBS. So, all right. So we're going to go through the settings here. Book info. Thank you very much, Alphonse.
Thanks, Dan.
All right. So everybody seems to be happy with the sound volume. If that changes, let us know. I'm turning off flicker and I'm turning off screen. I'm going to leave the flicker on. You tell us if you need us not to have flickering images. I am turning off the screen shake because if there's jump scares, screen shake scares the crap out of
nobody
me.
wants that mess.
I just don't
want
it. Dialogue, text speed, it can be plenty slow. That's fine. And then there is apparently noise effect as an option. And the sound is good. All right. So there we go. I guess we go now. Okay. New game.
Can you turn
Continue.
the game down a smidgen from one
I
side?
can indeed. As soon as I figure out how to.
I think it is.
Yes.
There we go.
Let me turn the music down a touch just in general.
How's that?
How's that? Is that a little better? It seems to be a bit quieter. I won't know how it is like effect wise or yeah, it does have a lot of bass. It's 8-bit simulation. But hopefully that'll be a little better. We can adjust it if we need to as we go. All right. So,
let's do the thing. Let's do the
quitting.
thing.
All right. New game.
Do you not just click on the thing up top?
You have to click continue?
Just click continue.
We're starting a new game. That's weird. It is making an unhappy noise. Okay, I guess we'll continue.
Starting the spooks early. Okay. Good. This is alarming.
This is much more realistic than I was expecting. Okay, creepy eyeballs. Another challenger. It has been ages.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes,
have forgotten
I
how this game is
have.
played.
Thank you.
Thanks. I love
Thanks,
your
dude with eyes. What?
eyes.
Okay. I have cards.
Play
Play
the
the
squirrel
squirrel
card.
card. How do you know I have a squirrel card? It's a tutorial.
Squirrel card.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Now play your stoat. What does this mean?
W and S keyboard function. I'm thinking.
Wolf and stoat.
Okay.
Maybe. It's blinking, so.
So click S. Stoat.
Or maybe I pick a place where it'll be played. Do I have to push S on the keyboard? Aha! Okay, S. Right, now play your stoat. Why do I want to play a stoat eating my own squirrel? That doesn't make any sense.
It's like mana.
But they're my own cards.
It's like mana from Magic. You have to tap land to access it.
I don't think so. That doesn't look like a tap type of symbol. That looks
Tap
very
feels
edible.
Deathy in this instance, I'll grant you, but
An honorable death, play the stoat. Why did I have to kill the mouse? I don't understand. Wolves require 2 Oi, stay there!
that's alarming.
What was the wolves require 2
Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough.
Ring the bell to end
your
your turn.
and commence combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your stoat stands on a... Well, okay. That's a phrase I thought I'd say.
Oh, fucking hell. It's Animals of Farthing Wood, the CCG.
What's Animals of Farthing Wood?
Animals of Farthing Wood is a trauma engine for an entire generation of Brits. Zalia gets it. It was a delightful animated cartoon about a group of animals.
Of course it was animated. Did it run right after Wind in the Willows and before the one with the bunnies?
Watership
Down.
There it is. There it fucking is. Yeah, it had a huge cast and about 20. I think I was for some reason I was reading.
Worse than Watership Down.
I think it ran for 40 episodes and 24 characters are killed. Yeah.
It was like Saw with animals.
I am being very careful to not describe what happens on stream because it is genuinely quite traumatic.
Oh dear.
But yeah, the nicest thing was a character that died of old age.
The number on the bottom left is its attack power, okay? And that's its life.
All right.
Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. So when the scale hits... This is not lovely! Do not like! What did you put in the scale?
Let's not
I
look
can't
too much.
tell.
Yeah, it is exactly halfway between Wind in the Willows and Watership.
You win if you tip my side all the way down. And vice versa. Like this.
That's a hand. He has hands.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
Right.
I
Okay.
don't... Why am I here? What's happening? Your turn. Okay. You've made a coyote. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. Yes, it does. You're going to do 2 attack, and then he'll have 1 health left. But then I'll have 1 attack, and he'll have 1 health, and I'll kill him. And then you'll play something, and then I'll play something. Okay. See? 2 damage to your stoat. It has 1 health left. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. Yes. Creature's health reaches 0. It does. Now it is your turn again. Okay. So, you may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel.
Squirrel's a mana. Okay, we get this now. Good.
Squirrel? I have unlimited squirrels. No problem, Pezzy. Have a good time. The VOD will await you.
Thank you, Pezzy. Always a pleasure.
Alright, you may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. I probably need a squirrel because I need sacrifices to play a wolf, don't I?
Yeah.
And I only get the one option. And if this is another wolf, then I'm kind of stuffed. So I'm going to take a squirrel. Fuck off. How dull. Piss off! Why are your eyes no longer spinning? Okay, is it my turn? Right. So now I need to place a squirrel here. Okay. And then I can place. And then. Is that it? Is that all I can do?
I think so.
Because my alternative was I could have the stoat attack his coyote and kill it. But
doesn't that mean the coyote will now attack your stoat and kill it?
Right. It probably. Well, he said I could draw one card. I didn't have to play it. Okay. Well, I've learned that lesson. Fine. It's your turn. Ha! You know you can play more than one card per turn. No, I did not. Thank you. Otherwise, I would have played the wolf and taken over. I will pass. Right. Again, the choice. A random card from your deck or the certainty of a squirrel. Now I will take the random card from my deck.
Let's see, River Snapper.
Okay. But notice I don't know anything about it. Now, what I can do, since there's nothing on the board and I want to defend myself, I'm going to play the wolf.
Stoat
and he's already injured anyway, so yeah.
This got Darwinian very fast. Okay. That said things as it left.
Yes, yes it did.
Its suffering was real, but you will see it again.
Yes, but now I have a wolf.
Cool. Cool, that's not traumatic at all.
Alright, so there's... He says I can play more than one card, right? So I can play the river? You are lacking sacrifice... Oh, is that what the blood drops are? How many sacrifices I need? Okay. Well, now I'm in a stronger position. Ha! 3 damage dealt. 3 weights on the scale. He's passing again. Alright, well, I don't have any choice but to draw a squirrel. And I might as well play the squirrel. Ooh. Why was I looking over... Why can I look over there? Oh, because it's ASDW.
Okay, alright, it's probably fine. So this is Magic the Murdering. Okay, good to know.
Okay, I can't... Unless I want to sacrifice my wolf and play the River Snapper, I think I'm done, so...
I cannot believe I successfully called this the Animals of Farthingwood TCG in 3 minutes. Sometimes my powers frighten me.
Alright, so I think I'm done, because now the wolf will attack again, because he's got nothing to defend it. You've won this match, and your eyes are swirly and bad.
Good game, Mr. Killer.
They won't all be so easy. Yeah, I kind of understand that. Ooh. Let me recall you. I have a story?
Dilly?
You were lost deep in the fort. This is not a good intro. I do not like this. I was lost deep in the fort.
Do we need to bust out evil voice for this guy?
I kind of like his wah wah sound for now. I don't know if things will be voiced or not. I mean, you can if you want to, but you're gonna scare the heck out of everybody.
We'll leave him as you know the world's most evil Peanuts character for now. Wah wah.
Wah wah. Yeah, exactly. A single path revealed itself. Is this me?
That's you.
With a spear?
Gotta kill them. Oh, Pokemon.
1, 2, 3, 5, 4.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh. What is that?
The stoat was animated. None of the others are.
The stoat's the only one that died.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's some...
Oh, but now I know the stats of the snapper. It's very tough. It's got 6 lives. And why are there 2 wolves?
Rebecca, that is a perfect turn of phrase. A mini-boss of such ham.
I love to wreck my voice with cackling. Did I trap your spirit, little buddy? I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Hint, go forward. Okay, fine.
2 denizens of the forest approach you tentatively. Moon cat.
The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Oh, okay. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. What does that mean?
Komodo dragon effect. It bites once and then eventually it kills you. It just
So
deals
does it
damage.
have a bleed effect or something?
Yeah.
There's no indicator. Maybe that's what the skull and crossbones on the card indicates.
Oh, I hate how much of fucking magic is still in my head.
Only one may grace your paltry deck. Okay, so I have to make choices about which cards I want to recruit. All right.
So this is the first difficult moral choice we seem to have faced because the
I
animal,
don't want to kill the kitty over and over and over again.
which is the difficult moral choice we face, and the kitty is basically a squirrel.
It's a squirrel that never dies, so that if I have a cat out and it never dies, then the next turn I can play a squirrel and then play a wolf right away because I've got the 2 cards and
Yeah, but the flip side to that is that, it's not that it never dies, it's that it doesn't stay dead.
from a tactical perspective, at this stage of the game, the cat is the smarter choice. Many lives. When a card bearing this sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. Touch of death. When a card bearing this sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. So it's 1 shot, 1 kill?
Yeah.
Ooh. Appendix 12, subsection 6, abilities 4.
It is the classic offense versus defense.
Abilities 20. That's a lot. Right, so... I don't want to kill the cat over and over. Sorry, Mr. Snake, you're coming with me. Another creature joins your care. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. Snored. You found a squirrel in a bottle! Break in case of emergency. In case of emergency, break squirrel. Okay. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. Please don't be giving me rusty tools. They make me nervous.
Those have plastic on them.
Yeah? So?
The time frame for this is very odd.
I don't think that those are plastic. They might be wood. 3 is as much as you can carry. I'm learning lots of mechanics. Here they are to the side. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. Ooh, here's terrain.
Okay.
Rusty tools, isn't that a podcast?
I'm sorry, what?
What? You may now see my moves ahead of time. So he's gonna play a wolf cub. And I guess the stump indicates just terrain you have to move around. So we can't have creatures attacking each other. The only way to attack each other is this clear line here. So, wolf cub. Yes, I know my items may help. I'm gonna... Squirrel in a bottle. To the user, a squirrel is created in your hand. A squirrel is defined as 0 power 1 health. To the user, you will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary.
It's pliers.
They are teeth.
The stump
Oh my god, they're actual teeth, and they want me to pull out my teeth in order to win the... What?
The stump has health but no attack, so I think you have to damage them to clear that line.
Yeah, go away. I'm not gonna... Oh, I can just do these with a scroll wheel. Oh, good. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, there's my hand. I have the adder, the river snapper, the stoat.
The zombie stoat.
The zombie
The animated
stoat.
zombie stoat. Let's not undersell him.
And a... Oh, okay. This is the only clean line of attack in order to be able to get at him directly. So if I play the adder here, then anything he plays, I can attack at him because there's nothing in this line, right?
I can't play the
snapper. I can't play the stoat. I can't just. Oh, but the adder takes 2. Okay, so first things first. Hang on.
In case of emergency break loss.
No. Don't I get to draw cards? No, never mind. Okay. So I don't want to sacrifice the stoat again. I'm very worried about this. Here, how about I give you a chance? Okay. All right, squirrel. You're going here. And now I can play the stoat. No.
This is very alarming.
Here we go. What is he talking about? I can't play anything else, and I can't draw anything else unless I want to break a squirrel and then sacrifice this. I kind of want to see what he's gonna do here.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Because he's got a wolf cub, and the wolf cub can't get at me because the boulder's in the way. So maybe it could move? Let's find out. Mind the ambitious wolf cub.
Yeah, you were right.
It ages swiftly. Oh, see, look at the turn. What does that mean? A card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. No fair! Okay. The stoat lore thickens for sure. Now.
Can you play both
Now
squirrels?
the stoat is gonna take out the bats. What's that symbol? Card bearing this sigil will strike an opponent directly, even if there is a creature. Will strike an opponent even if there's a creature posing a stoat. That bat's going to attack me.
Yep.
Not the stoat.
So you got to attack it.
So, but I can't place anything.
The fact you've got spots lighted up leads me to believe that you can.
I agree, but in order to do that, I'm going to have to play a squirrel and sacrifice the stoat to put something there.
Can you not move the squirrel? The wolf cub is moved.
You mean move the stoat?
Yeah, move the stoat.
It doesn't seem selectable. No, these look. These are his starting positions, I guess. Stoat will hate me if I kill him. Yes, exactly. It's going to attack me. But the Stoat's going to attack the bat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The arrows at the top are his cards that he will play next. Oh, he's going to play 3 cards next?
Yeah, good spot, Stitch.
I was thinking sacrifice a squirrel and play the river snapper might be the way to do it. So if I take a squirrel
Can
and
you
then
take 2?
No, I can only draw 1 card, but I can use an emergency squirrel.
Okay, do that.
So I'm gonna get a squirrel. I'm gonna get another squirrel, and I'm gonna play them both. So that gives me plenty of territory to either play the adder, but he only has 1 health, and I'm worried about this guy. I think the river snapper is the better way to do it. You guys are right. And I think I want him. Does it really matter where he is? He's basically a shield, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
So then he can go here. I can't draw any more cards. So I think that's my turn, right? He'll play 1 card. The arrow spots are just where he stores them, right? Okay, fine. Flies over. Just to attack directly. I don't understand. So can I not attack the Stoat? It seems to be just kind of direct line of sight, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So far, they've specified that flying creatures can directly attack you. They haven't specified that flying creatures cannot be done.
Right. If I play a squirrel, I'd have to sacrifice the Stoat in order to bring out another big card. So I'm kind of feeling like I should take a gamble and see if we get something
Cheap and good.
Problem is, if squirrels are the basic unit of currency here...
Yeah, surely you're just going to kill the bat the next turn.
Because that wolf is going to go through that boulder next. Because look, see, his attack is 3. He's going to kill it. My attack is only 1. I'm not going to get through that stump. I should have placed him here to go through the bat. That's okay, I'm learning. I don't know. I think the Stoat will attack the bat, but I don't know if that's the case or not. I don't know enough about creature on creature attack. That seemed to be the case with the wolf and the boulder and my river snapper with the stump. But because the bat is flying, I don't know if that's the case. I don't want to... I don't have enough spaces to put another squirrel out until the bat is killed. So I'm going to take a punt. Another wolf. Alright, that doesn't do me any good. Unless I'd have to sacrifice the red snapper, and there's no point in doing that. I think I'm done. See how this plays out. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's take a look at the board. This is gone. So I've got to stall that wolf.
Yeah.
Snapper's going to move through here pretty quick. The Stoat's going to get a swing at him. This might be the chance to use the other emergency
I was
squirrel.
gonna say, you got another squirrel.
Two.
You can go
Yeah.
wolf on wolf with
Alright.
this. And Stitch is right, the adder kills in one hit. So
Yeah. So putting the adder in front of the wolf, I think, is my next plan. So, squirrel. Squirrel. Adler. Here.
you won.
Not really. Now my people are all in a position to do damage.
Yeah, he's gonna take 3 damage.
He's gonna
next
take
time.
3 damage next round. I don't know what this is, but my guess is it's another wolf. So let's take a squirrel. Just get it out on the board, I think. I don't want to block anything that may do damage. That I'll hang on to. Oh, sorry everybody. That's... What did it say?
You can play a squirrel and also sacrifice it in the same turn. That is my phone.
That's
I'll be
your
right
phone.
back.
Okay. I'm like, what is going on? Well, yes. I can play a squirrel and a sacrifice at the same time, but I don't want to sacrifice the stoat. But I would do more damage if I could. Is it my turn? So I'll just
go.
I'll just take another squirrel.
Sacrifice wolf for another wolf.
There's no room for that card. Really? I can't put them here.
The claw's facing the wrong way. What are you looking to do? You're looking to put another wolf down? Because if you are...
I don't want to put another wolf down. He's got no cards out. He's not going to take any defense. I just have to flip the turn.
And he's dead.
He's gone. Right? Okay. Alright. Alright. He keeps wanting me to sacrifice the stoat.
Yeah, he does.
Don't like it. Direct onwards past the now bloody terrain. I do like the combination of like storytelling elements and then card play. Folks, we've been streaming for about an hour yet, so if you hadn't wiggled in your chair or had a sip of water or anything, make sure you do. Notice that every time we advance, we're still only one position on the map. The map keeps getting longer. Because that used to be the back icon, and now it's coming up on the middle icon. Fudge. Stoat Protection Squad! Alright.
Here we go.
A wolf cub.
Potentially useful. Cheap to get in play too.
A sparrow. Inexpensive if feeble flying creature. So one, but yeah, but it has a cost. I think I'm going to take the wolf cub. Thank you. Oh, I don't like
there's
that
a branching path.
icon. Oh yes, I see it. I want to ooh. Is this his hand now?
This is yours though.
A wolf cub. The adder's very useful. 2 wolves and the animated stoat. See, that looks like a... I can't quite see whatever this symbol is. It looks like maybe a bonfire icon? I can't tell. We don't have any choice about this, so... You stumbled upon some strange stones in the mist.
The stone that hates you.
I hope he doesn't hate me. I'm playing along. It's one of those true paths in a game, I think. Sacrificing stones is a lesson you learn in the story. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Those are the sacrifice two things icons.
Yes.
And this is some kind of person icon.
Yes,
and
it is.
That's some sort of other symbol I don't recognize. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice. One that will be lost forever.
Okay. Let's take a look.
So this means lost forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on! I just bought that wolf cub! I'm not getting...
You can't get rid of the adder.
I can't get rid of the adder. That's rude. It's gonna have to be the wolf cub. Oop. Was that I changed my mind?
Okay.
Pick me.
Just out.
Will grow into a more powerful form afterward. That's a fledgling. Okay. It says pick me. Alright. I don't understand what's happening here. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the wolf cub now lives in the stoats.
Yeah, pretty sure we're building a combat stoat.
What is happening?
His eyes have gone a dead
Well,
funny
yes,
color.
yes. And it says he has
the wolf cub ability now.
Well, he has one round until he turns into something more powerful. Will the stoat grow up to be a wolf now? So that's what that symbol means. This symbol does not make me happy.
There is
saying.
death at the end of this path.
We've had the skull before. I have a wolf. This looks like a boss monster or fire.
It's probably fine.
I don't like it.
It's probably fine.
Hey, Autumn. I've never played this before. I have no idea what's happening. I just have like a zombie float thing.
Stoat thing.
I don't know what's happening. Let's find. That's a boss! I'm gonna have to find a boss! Thank you very much for your help. Yes, I did. Kinda. Sorta. I'm gonna have to find a boss!
Oh, beans. What the hell?
Repeat! Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. No! Flying wolves?
Flying wolves.
Flying wolves. Okay, because we have had a couple people come in, I'm just going to do a brief pause and reminder. One, we've been streaming an hour, so make sure you get some hydration in you if you haven't already.
Speaking of,
this
I'm going
game
to get a
has
refill.
some burly content warnings associated with it. Are you going to get some water? Yeah, okay, fine. Flying wolves! That is not fair. Flying wolves. Please do heed the content warnings if you need to. There's more detailed ones which may contain spoilers available at the link. Get a feline totem too, and it'll be raining cats and dogs. Living together, mass hysteria. Why do I have to fight flying wolves? I don't want to fight flying wolves with the creepy orange eyes and the red glow. Okay. He's completely insane, you see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. He can hear the stoats! Only keeps me around to watch me suffer? Oh. Okay, hold that thought, my dude. So he's gonna play a coyote, which because of this thingy. Coyote's not a wolf. That's not fair. You're cheating. So he's got a fully flying army, and he's got 2 cards coming out, so I gotta protect myself. Apparently it's all canines, because it's given this coyote that ability. He's got 4 damage coming my way. So I gotta block. I don't get to draw anything. So... I need so many squirrels, right? Okay, well... This is my best play. Got 3 health. He only does 1 damage, so he'll withstand it. That's basically all I can do this turn. All right. Why is the bell red? Mighty leap. Card bearings. Ooh. I need a mighty leap card ability. Huh? Yeah. Look. Even the bell is red now. I don't like it. Power of what? Yes, I'm aware of. Which is... Ow. I am very close to death. The stoat is gonna take out the bats. I've gotta have a squirrel. Because even if I get the adder, I can't play it.
If you put the squirrel in front, no, it won't stop him. You're probably dead in 2 turns anyway, so you've got to try and have something in play in a turn.
The only thing I could put in play in a turn is a wolf, and the wolf is not going to stop.
It's not going to stop them getting to you, but it's going to kill one.
But it has 1 hit. The squirrel has no damage. It has 2 damage. The squirrel has no health. All it's gonna do is theoretically stop at a turn. Elder Stoat! Oh look, he's got 5 health and 2 attack now. If I can keep him alive.
So you got to put something in place to try and attack the coyote this turn, or to attack the coyote next turn, because if not, you're dead in 2 turns.
I know.
The engine that runs on squirrels.
It is an engine that runs on squirrels.
Don't forget you have a means to tip the scales if you need it.
A weight on the scale.
We're going to pull out our own teeth to put them on his
I
side.
don't want to do this. No! Nasty! Problem is, I think all I can do is put this squirrel in play, and then if I sacrifice 3 and 2.
Have you drawn a card this turn?
Yeah.
So you can't draw another.
No.
Use it.
I think this is all I can do. And now I'm done.
Can you kill the stoat to put the wolf in play, knowing the stoat will come back?
Will it come back?
That's already done so once.
Well, it'll go back in my deck. It won't come back on the board.
Yeah.
And it's now more powerful than the wolf is. Look, it's got more health.
Okay, cool.
I think this is my only option. Let's see what happens. Lost. Ugh. Right. Okay, fine.
Blame me, Snoopy.
What? Okay. I'm sorry. What?
That is a hammer. Can you move around? Or are you just getting different? You can move around. Alright. Not sure how I feel about the flashing light outside starting to die down. That clock has 3 hands.
And dials.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay.
Something moved!
Look it.
That is not a cherry painting. That's the table.
That's the table. That is a safe. Those are, I suspect, his previous opponents to its left.
Oh, no!
Is that an aviator? I'm seeing an old-timey hunter. I'm seeing a science man.
This is not good! I'm not touching anything right now because I'm too scared.
Let's also not talk about the 1980s music video that's happening outside.
And he's right there and it's creepy! What? What is happening? What is that?
What in the fuck?
It's a squirrel and a knife and a police system and... I don't want to walk next to him. Let's go this way.
That globe's wrong.
Wolf in a cage? The globe is very wrong. I don't want to turn out the lights.
I mean, if the yellow is all land, that's really bad. And if the green is all land, that's really bad.
I don't want to turn off the... Hold on. We need a key. We've got
A knife.
a knife. And the squirrel won't
Which
let
we
go of it.
cannot
So
presently
we need some
interact
kind of...
with.
Nope. Candlestick. Creepy. No way of figuring out the combination of the safe.
This all looks like future work to me.
12, 3, and 6. 12 doesn't help me when it comes to a combination lock.
Doesn't it? 12, 3, and 6.
Why is that glowing green? That worries me.
Begins
It has terrible things off to do with a squirrel holding a knife. You are not human. And I
the eyes are wrong
am
and
trapped
he's too low
in here
and...
with you, and I don't know why, and I don't like it. And you asked me to bring you light, and that makes me unhappy. I will eventually. All in good time.
Have a good one, Endwich.
Ah!
What the
Do not like.
fuckety bollocks is that? That is a hand. That is
Look
a hand.
at the reach involved there. Do not like. Do not like. Do not. It's just gonna make it more visible, and I'm not going to enjoy that experience.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay. Please don't.
All right. Got a very specific set of interests, have we, Christian Grey? Elk.
It moves after attacking. Ah, okay. There we go. But 2. Another river snapper.
That is a tooth.
Why is that there?
We made one of the 2 mistakes we can make.
But what does that have to do with the teeth?
No idea.
Why is that there? Oh, it means you have one already. Thank you. I already have one river snapper.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna get a cat for sure.
Really? You're gonna murder a cat endlessly?
Well, I don't think I have much choice.
I don't think you do either.
I'm gonna get the kitty. Oh. Interesting. I can now sit back away from the table.
That is interesting. The one issue I have with this is the very staccato transitions.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Cat came back the very next day.
Right. I did one of those before. That was the sacrifice on the altar thing. And I'm kind of tempted to sacrifice the stoat again and see what happens. But this is a new thing that we haven't seen
Create
before.
the Giga Stoat. Yeah, the cat came back is a cartoon that was one of my first exposures to profanity, actually.
I kind of think I want to check out the campfire. Is it something new? And if it's something horrible, then we'll know that sacrificing has to happen next time. A small
Survivors.
group of survivors.
Survivors. Okay.
It says +1 campfire +1 something symbol there. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Don't eat my children! Warm one of your creatures by the fire once. Yes, they want to eat it.
Alrighty. Okay, we see where this is.
That will enhance its power. Wiping drool from their mouth. They're gonna eat it.
You got a spare wolf.
I got a spare wolf.
Stoaty Magoo over there is a guy, pick me.
harmed the poor wolf, enhancing its power, so it's more powerful now.
And probably juicier, and perhaps lightly sauteed.
One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the wolf away from the fire and left. I was not expecting that to be successful.
If you get the opportunity, Ozzy, search on YouTube for The Cat Came Back. It is a very old cartoon. It will earworm you. The theme tune is The Cat Came Back. The very next day, the cat came back. They thought he was gone, but the cat came back. And it's a good time.
Alright, I think we'll do... Oh, great. But I think we'll do one more thing tonight, and then take a little break.
Have an endpoint with a man with a cowboy hat, a skull for a face, and double scythes.
Right?
Festive!
Oh.
Alright. Okay. So, Stoty Magoo has an escape plan.
He has been
Coward.
subdued. And that one's he's enhanced now, it looks like.
Maximum Wolf.
Alright, so there's...
Oh, fuck you.
This blocks flying things.
So
that's
we're going to
what
be
that
getting
symbol
land
says.
cards at some point, I'm guessing.
Why is there like
Bloodstain?
bloodstains and tearing and...
No.
Oh, he's got a motherfucking grizzly bear.
Hey, Bobo.
Alright, so... I need the adder.
Yeah, you do.
Problem is, I can't get it out in this turn. The best I can do is get the stoat in its way, and it does 4 damage, and it's gonna kill him.
Can you draw a card?
Well, doesn't he have to... I mean, he's going to attack me for 4 damage unless I block him. So whatever I put here, he's going to sacrifice.
Got plenty of wolves.
But I can't get a wolf. The most I can do is a squirrel. I can put the squirrel in his way. He's just going to obliterate the squirrel.
And...
Or I can put the I can play the squirrel and then play the stoat. And then he'll kill the stoat because he's only got 3 health and this guy does a hit of 4. That's a burly card to play to start. Can he only attack the thing that's right in front of him? He doesn't move. See, he doesn't have a move symbol. You know what? I'm going to give it my best shot, which is I'm going to do this.
Have you saved? And can you reverse that choice?
Apparently not.
Fuck.
I don't know if there's an undo.
Let me look that up for you.
Oh, holy gun. Options. Alter deck is not optional. I don't have controls, it looks like. Last save 3 minutes ago. So maybe I can just see if I can go to the start screen and reload the save. There we go. Alright, let's try again. Let's see if that works. Yeah, there we go.
So maybe don't put Captain Stotey
Right?
in on that one. That's a good point. Can we
Haven't
sacrifice?
tried.
I mean, it has sap. That's like blood, right?
No, your grand fur can't be sacrificed.
You're about to do the thing you just reloaded to stop doing.
Which is not put him in front of the bear. I'm gonna put him over here
Okay,
instead.
all right.
I mean, I can't put you on the fur, my dude. I can't.
You sure you can't put them on that other line, though? The middle line, anyway?
No, I can't because I tried that before. No, I don't see what else I can do here. So let's give it a try. Yeah, see?
Fuck me.
I can get a wolf in front of him. But it'll take 2 turns and the adder will kill him. But I'd have to sacrifice the stove. Alright, fine. What else is in my hand? There's the cat. Can't play any. He's not playing any more cards.
Nope.
Interesting.
Thanks, Rebecca. See you soon.
So this is going to be very boring, but I should have drawn from the other deck. That's okay. So it was all a matter of taking out the grizzly. Okay.
But you've lost the Gigastote.
But your deck reshuffles every turn.
Okay, alright.
Well, let's take a look at my deck. Yeah, see, he's still there.
Just a little bit pissed off now.
I'm sorry. He's not talking to me. It's just per turn.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice touchdown. Oh, you have to go on afterwards. So do I want to... Oh, I want a backpack.
Yeah, you want a backpack.
Elk. Jeremiah was a boy. Leaps in the way of attacking flyers.
That's useful.
And I already have an adder. I don't want the elk.
Bullfrog's air cover, though.
And faster to put out.
Yeah.
A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn.
Oh, that's even more interesting. And look at its Baba Yaga feet.
A rock may get you
I
out
have
of
been
a hard
waiting
place.
for this.
Oh, that's nice. If I get another grizzly bear, bouldered! Right? choose one. I'm taking the boulder. Sure. Oh. No. I want the boulder.
Okay, so choose the boulder.
Oh, shit, I picked 2 boulders. Oops. Oh well.
No bellows for you, Mr. Funny Man.
That's fine.
I thought it had 2. Thank you for the correction, Ozzy.
No, 1 leg. 1 chicken leg. Alright. Let's go talk to the not boss, honest. And then we'll wrap it up for tonight.
Okay. Hi.
The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. And then the Undertaker walked out to Pyro's, apparently. I mistook that I was selecting the boulder twice. I didn't take the extra squirrel. And yes, the music is very good. I think the soundtrack's on Steam. It's a smaller boulder. No, it's not a smaller one. At the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your way.
Okay.
Was the prospector. Why are you wearing a mask?
This is fine.
This is
This
very
is fine.
creepy.
It's fine.
Coyote and a pack mule. He does no damage.
But it's hard to fucking kill.
It's hard to kill, which means this is my good spot to get started.
Yeah.
Bullfrog, 2 wolves, and a squirrel.
I get the squirrel in play.
I want to get the bullfrog in play because he does flying damage. So I can put him over the dog.
He doesn't do flying damage. He leaps up to damage flyers.
Will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne symbol, but he still does a point of damage.
Yeah.
Or I can put out. He's my enhanced. I wish the port was a little better about that. Well, I gotta start with a squirrel. Okay. This is really worrying me that hand is going to attack that boulder.
Yeah,
And
me
when
too.
that boulder is gone, he's going to try to attack me.
Yeah, me too.
Which is why I'm very glad that I have extra boulders. I'm going to have to put out this squirrel and then the bullfrog. Because the bullfrog takes a die. So it's either I put out the squirrel and wait a turn, but in which case the coyote's gonna do damage. Or then next time I can put out the strong wolf. Let's try this. Then I can put the bullfrog out if I want. But I don't have any flying damage over here right now, so he's of less utility. But he's still got the option to do damage, so.
At this point, I would drop a boulder.
Because that coyote's... I gotta put something here. Make the coyote dig through the boulder and then just use this middle track.
Yeah.
Because even... He can't move forward
And he
anymore. All
doesn't
he's
do
doing
damage.
is... He is, for all intents and purposes, a boulder.
Yeah.
5 life movement. So I don't care if he sits there. But if I put a boulder here...
That
That'll
ties up
wrap up the
both
coyote for
coyotes.
3 turns.
Yeah.
And let me get a squirrel. Either get a squirrel or take a chance on something bigger.
I'd go with a squirrel because you don't have any capacity to play stuff.
But a single squirrel's gonna do me no good.
Not this turn. In 2 turns.
Yeah.
And if you tie up the 2 coyotes for 3 turns.
Well, here's the other thing to keep in mind. I don't think this can move anymore. Also, look at how that card is tight on the top of something. Look, there's string.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
I wonder what happens if I kill it, if there's something underneath. Okay, so I'm going to draw a squirrel. And I'm going to place a boulder here. Because that'll keep both coyotes busy long enough that I can go squirrel, squirrel, wolf.
It also gives you the opportunity, if you wanted to one smack the pack mule, or to whittle the pack mule away, find out what it's tied to.
Exactly. I don't want to play the squirrel and risk losing it. I've just got it in my hand.
So you can only turn.
Perfect. Okay, so these 2 coyotes are occupied for 2 more turns. I'm gonna try and pull another squirrel, get a wolf out, and start chipping away at that pack mule because I want to know what's going on there. I'm gonna use the big wolf. Yeah, you have to pay to put the wolf out before you can sacrifice it is the problem. So now that wolf is going to go through that pack mule about the same time that those coyotes are going to go through that boulder.
So what are you going to do when the
We'll figure it out next round.
Okay.
Now that coyote can't move. That was an interesting place for him to play that. It's not where I would have played it. So next turn, that boulder's gonna die, that boulder's gonna die, that pack mule's gonna die. I can't do anything with a single squirrel right now. So I'm gonna take a punt on a draw. Okay.
You look like you can still draw a squirrel. Holdout boulder as well.
And I have a holdout boulder in case this goes through, and as I'm concerned, this may damage me. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh!
Okay! Nice! Alright, so if you kill the pack mule, you get his gear, i.e. all his cards. Excellent. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Yes! Yes, in fact, you did! Excess damage is not wasted. Now you tell me. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. So, these coyotes doing 2 damage to my boulders that each have 1 health left are going to do a damage point apiece to me because the boulders don't withstand it all. Thanks for that. Lucky for me.
What's in your hand right now?
Well, that's what I need to look at. So I've got an adder, a squirrel, a bullfrog, a raven. Ooh, what's that? Once a card bearing the sigil is stuck, the striker is then dealt a single point.
How many points of damage do the coyotes have left?
They're single points.
So you put the porcupine down, you've just half the damage you're taking every time.
Right, but only if they hit him. So there's only one of them that can do that. Alright,
That's
so
my point. If you put the porcupine in front of the coyote, it will attack it, and
right.
it will take a point doing so. Both on 1 point, so whichever one is the porcupine is in front of will die, and that will halve the damage you're taking.
Yes. So I can do I can use this squirrel and a porcupine, but I still get my draw. So, hang on. If I do 1 squirrel and a porcupine, that'll take care of that 1 coyote.
Yep.
If I got a second squirrel, I can put out the bullfrog, but the coyote's gonna rip through it.
But the bullfrog's gonna.
The other thing I could do is I could put out another squirrel, sacrifice the wolf, and get the adder here who will take
which wipes out the coyote in 1 turn. Yeah, that sounds good.
I have a feeling he's just gonna throw waves of coyotes.
How close to dead is he?
He has a single point of damage. Which is kind of why I don't want to sacrifice the wolf, because look, 4 straight through. So, alright.
But the adder in play and it lives is dealing him points of damage every turn.
Or we take a punt. And don't take another squirrel. Know that we're going to take a point of damage we're going to take some damage from this coyote this turn. But I'm taking 2 and he's taking 4. And we're going to kill off one of the coyotes.
I don't understand why you would put a squirrel in.
So, because if I get the cat and I place it, I'm good. If I get the stoat and I place it, I'm good.
And if you don't?
And if I get the turtle and place it, then I'm no worse off.
This is why I suck at card games. Do what you need to do.
Alright, so you go here. Now, you go here. Now, that coyote's going to do 2 points of damage to me. But that porcupine is going to kill that coyote, and that wolf is going to do 4 points of damage to him.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any other... I didn't get the cat. Oh, he has 2 lives! No fair! Oh! Okay. But my wolf is still in play.
Solid strategy. There's gold in them cards. Okay.
Was it my turn again?
Fucking hell.
What? That... You're cheating.
So you gotta put something in front of that coyote.
Bobber! When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move into that empty space.
Okay, so he's gonna move instantly. That's fine.
What that means is that if I place something here, he'll move behind the coyote, or here he'll move behind it. So are the gold nuggets good? They're health. Well, no, they have 2 health. But basically, he's limited my ability to play stuff.
Yeah, he has.
Which means my only play is the bullfrog.
Which buys you a turn to get to the next turn. Do you not have the adder takes 2, yeah?
Problem is the bullfrog's only got 2 health. But he's... Can't draw blood from a gold nugget. Blood. Interesting.
next time. Put the boulder in front of the bloodhound.
First, I get my card. Absolutely need to see a squirrel. It's just a matter of what I'm going to sacrifice for. Who does the most damage right now?
You sacrifice the bullfrog, but the adder in play, the adder gets straight to you. But it's only 1 damage.
Right? Whereas the wolf will do 3 to him because there's nothing in the line. And the bloodhound will have to go through the boulder.
So drop the boulder. Interesting. So the bloodhound's just gonna move through space. All right.
Okay.
Honestly, just put the wolf in play anyway.
The adder's only 1 damage, see?
Yeah. So
But I might as well put him in front of the bloodhound now. Oh shit, he's got an adder.
another squirrel. What creatures do you currently have?
I have nothing that's a single blood, and that's what I want, so I'm taking this. Yep.
Yeah, we already took the
We
mule.
already took the mule, my friends. Okay. So what's gonna happen? The adder's gonna get to the gold nugget and be blocked. I don't know if the adder can kill them.
We've seen no indication it can if we have one ourselves.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Shit. I have no further boulder. Alright, so now that's the defensive value. Well, alright. I've got one card left. It's the cat. No, I need the cat. The cat's perfect. Because the adder can't kill it.
Certainly can't kill it permanently.
Right? But I need a squirrel to put it out.
Or you sacrifice the adder to put the cat in play.
No.
Okay, you don't take a hit.
I know, but only one. And he's down one, and I don't have any, so. That'll tie him up.
Yeah.
This adder can take out that cub without a problem.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be doing any damage until next round when I can get another squirrel. What?
That was unexpected.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I think you're missing how the fighting works. No? I thought the cat does.
Only your creatures attack on your turn and only his on his turn. It's a tempo thing. So we always have to be making sure defenses or offenses are in place. Defenses are in place before his turn and
So the
offenses are in place.
cub got to attack before the adder.
Yeah.
Ah, and the adder's power only works on offense.
Yeah.
Okay. Infinite sacrificeable lives. like a squirrel who doesn't leave the board when you sack it. But he can still be killed. So if the cat had been in the place of Boulder and not been attacked, I could have killed it.
Yeah.
Another monster can still kill him. Well, alright, I've learned. At this point, I think the Stoke's my best option. And then he'll attack the wolf cub and kill it.
You'll take 1 point from the adder.
That's fine. Now he's burlier. I get a squirrel. So now, if I put out a squirrel, the adder's just gonna kill it. So I'm gonna take another damage. But he's gonna do 2. Now I can take a second squirrel. Alright, now I can put out another wolf.
Yep. Kill the adder.
3, that'll
so that
kill
you're...
the adder.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's also going to kill... No, it's not. Right.
He's not playing any further cards.
Because he's run out, so you can just end your turn when he's dead.
Yeah, exactly. What's that overflow bowl?
Yeah, I've been wondering about that.
It keeps getting fuller and fuller. Won't be killing you quite yet. Miner's Bane. They're the first in the wild to overcome a boss. Ooh. Currency when you do over damage. You are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Use carefully. Is that what one of those chests are? A gecko. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation.
7 to get in play.
4 to get in play. But 7 damage, 7 health. Oof. Strange larva.
Which looks like
largely unimpressive specimen.
But if you keep it alive after 1 turn, it grows.
Ooh. I like the gecko because it's like a squirrel with damage. And one of the problems I'm having was the speed at which I can get out characters.
Welcome.
Hello, everybody. We're just about to wrap up.
Yeah.
For the day, for the night. This has gone way longer than I planned it to. Gek larva.
The Gek gives you an automatic.
I would really struggle to bring out a 4-dot monstrosity right now.
This looks like a fake out. It looks like the Uriuli is there to make people go, oh, I'm going to get that and I'll kill people in 3 turns. And my instinct is the lava or the Gek. Well, no, my instinct's the Uriuli, but I've learned not to listen to that instinct.
The Gek. With sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. What do you mean? What do you mean? according to the wiki, Gek is one of the strongest cards, apparently. Nearby slip or slither cautiously in the wetland. Right, this is where we're gonna wrap up.
Yeah.
So I need to remember how to find the controls for save.
When did this? You last saved 45 seconds.
Great. Oh. That was very stressful. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you for saying we're doing a good job. I feel like I'm barely hanging in there. I also have a feeling that this is kind of... Hang on a second. I also have a feeling that this may be a roguelite and we were supposed to die by now and we haven't.
Someone in the chat explicitly said it's a roguelike.
Okay. I just didn't want the other candle to go out. But we made it through the scene or whatever, so I'm like, whew. Literally hundreds of hours in card-based rogue. I don't doubt it. I don't. And you didn't beat the prospect on the first try.
Wow.
It was very close, thank you.
Okay,
all right.
I have questions, not the least of which is the vast stylistic difference between the interface and the game.
Right? Like, hence you could only continue and not start a new game at the beginning. Maybe that's exactly it. You know,
I have a theory.
The fact that we found all of those other we found all those other figures, and that those other figures, at least one of which we have now defeated as a boss, and that flickering light on the outside of the door, I think that may be the other side of the save icon.
Oh, good spot. Very good spot.
The escape room bit, I need clues. I need to spend some more time with the clues. I think we should mess around with the clock and see if we can get that door to open. Because the door might have the key, and then the key would open the chest, and then the chest might give us something to open the lock, and, you know, who knows. To see the ARG after all this is over. Yes.
Yeah, the alternate reality game for this is apparently really good.
What do you mean alternate reality game?
That's what an ARG is.
What's that mean?
An ARG is a role-playing game which spills over into the real world. The most common example of this is the thing called The Beast, which was used to, if I remember correctly, promote the Steven Spielberg movie AI, Artificial Intelligence. Where
No! That movie makes me cry uncontrollably. I cannot watch it again, ever.
Where you get phone calls from characters and text messages from characters. And there is a breadcrumb trail of things like websites hidden in HTML code. And it's the kind of thing Brendan loves.
Okay. As your opponent is collecting spare teeth at the end of each match, are you playing against the Tooth Fairy? I have no idea why teeth have become...
I'm getting very strong. No one can be told what the Matrix is.
Right.
Vibes from this.
I think we're just going to have to figure it out. See, you can't start a new game. It doesn't let you.
The flickering as well is revealing.
Yes. Unhinged puzzles in the games. Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right, folks, we should probably do a little bit of shenanigans before bed, before everybody wraps it up, but we've also already ticked over into midnight, and I want to be considerate of our mods. So, will you guys maybe not kill us if we don't do shenanigans tonight, and we just wrap it up a little bit early? Or should we take 5-10 minutes, and I will tab over to the Discord and see what my lovely moderators say once I find that tab. There we go. No. Go and rest. Okay, right, so let's, here, I'll just pretend we're doing shenanigans. Watch. As soon as I find the button. Come on, Marguerite, it's not been that long of a day. There we go. Look, it's like we did shenanigans.
There we are.
It's pretty, it's green, it's like there were shenanigans. We will save shenanigans for next week. I have so many questions.
Yeah.
I have lots and lots of... Can I say something horrible?
Go on.
There's lots to sink our teeth into on this one. Okay.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. Okay. Let's tell the lovely people where we are going to be, and more importantly, we are not going to be next week. So
we are next going to be seen when this week's issue of our Hugo and BFA finalist pop culture newsletter, The Full Lid, goes live. We have some gorgeous illustrations from a very old version of War of the Worlds. We have a look at Captain Pike's journey through the second half of Strange New Worlds Season 1. And we have a detailed look at RRR, which may be the single most over-the-top fun movie I have ever seen.
It is ridiculous. It is wonderful. It is not even a bromance. It's a full-on romance between these two male characters. It has a 40-minute cold open. It is 3 hours long.
There is an anti-colonial dance fight.
There are multiple dance numbers. It is wonderful and probably Hinduistic propaganda.
Oh yeah,
but it is quite an experience.
It just, no movie has ever broed harder than RRR.
No, absolutely not. So that will be on Friday. On Sunday, we will not be streaming because it is the bank holiday weekend here in the UK, and we will be in the north, avoiding the Reading Festival happening outside our house, and maybe getting to see Wendy, which we're going to try really hard to do. Lovely. And then we will be back here next Wednesday. Now, one of two things is going to happen next Wednesday. We're trying to nail down a guest for August, but we haven't confirmed whether that's going to roll forward or not. And it's after midnight, so I'm allowed to yawn now. So we will either have more of Weirdo What Collects Teeth and has locked us in this room, or we will have a special guest, and we will let you know on the Twitter stream as soon as we know.
Indeed.
And I think that's everything.
So, please have a safe night. Have fun.
Please don't dream of golden teeth being put on scales.
Did
Jordan write this game?
If not, he should have done.
Right. We will be on holiday with no mesotints, opera glasses, or
which is the best way to be on holiday.
You laugh, but when we went to Cardiff, we ran into an art gallery that
full
was
of
selling
mesotints,
and they were all creepy. And I was like, "Oh no, that's not good. Let's leave now."
So we'll be back here next Wednesday with, as Marguerite says, one of those two things. Then the next issue of The Full Lid, and then a week on Sunday, we will return to Darkside Detective. And for those of you who are wondering whether or not I will continue the tradition of naming those streams after the Die Hard movies, now we've got to the really bad one. Hi.
You must be new here.
Of course.
Yes. So some spooky games and some wishes they were spooky but are really just funny and sweet games. Yes. As is our want on Sundays. I think that's everything.
I think it is. Thanks very much, folks. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been fun. Big thanks to the mods and to the viewers, and we'll see you all next time.
Have a good night.